Hey guys, what it is with Mikey. So I'm coming on early today because I wanted to get this information out to the world for mass consumption. So I had my doctor's appointment today. Some very interesting insights. First of all, a lot of you know that I have a blood pressure situation that I cannot decide if it is manufactured through white coat syndrome or if it is reality. So yesterday I decided to do a little experiment, take my blood pressure yesterday and then take it today before the doctor to see how it compared to when I went to the doctor. Yesterday I had a reading 124 over 82. That's a beautiful number. Yes. Yes. That's a beautiful number for me. Like, that is amazingly low. I'm not James Cogmotter, but I am usually a lot higher. So this morning I took it again before I went. I was 132 over 20. I was 132 over 78. So I raised a little bit in one and went down in the other. But I went to the doctor and I was curious to see what I would be at there. So a lot of times it depends on how long I'm waiting before I, get back to the room. How long I wait in the waiting room often determines how high my blood pressure gets because of the white coat syndrome. So we weren't in there too long today. I've been in a good mood. I've been happy. Still high. So I am just still going to struggle with this. Is it reality or is it made up in my mind? I checked in at like 155 over 88, something crazy like that. Like, I think 155 like the highest we've ever been. So not really happy with that. So I'll check it again here in a while and see how much I've calmed down since I've been home. But to go from that low yesterday, one of my all-time lows yesterday, to a little higher this morning, but not bad, to that, it's kind of scary. So still have that going on. But the great news of the day, I was informed that my pre-diabetes diagnosis is gono. That's right, it's out the freaking door. Apparently, last time I was out the door and didn't realize it. So this scare with the being thirsty and that must have just been a dehydration issue. It was apparently not pre-diabetes related. I am out of the pre-diabetes realm. I'm back in the 73% of the pre-diabetic population. So that makes me extremely happy. And he said, Mikey, if you're losing weight, that number's even gone down. So I guess I can't remember exactly what the number is that he was talking about, but it's the big one with diagnosing diabetes, pre-diabetes. He said when I was diagnosed I was at a 61, but the last time I was at a 57, and I think anything over a 60 is a diagnosis. So last time I dropped 4 points, and he said you probably dropped even more if you're losing weight, and I have lost another big one here for y'all. I have lost 5 pounds in a week. And I know a lot of you might think, that's small potatoes, Mikey. But for a guy like me, that's big freaking huge king-size potatoes. And I am feeling great. I told the quiz man on the way home, because I take him to every doctor's appointment with me, I said, yo, Queez, man, I'm going to keep doing this kind of lifestyle even though I'm out of the pre-diabetes realm. I'm still going to try to live better because I want to lose more weight just because it frickin' feels better. Now on to the next fun, and believe me, this sucks. So he changed my Ambien from just the regular routine to the continue release tablets, and he changed my propranolol from 20 milligram to 60. And let's just say when Walmart texted in my new amount, I almost crapped. I used to pay $4 for one and $2 for the other. The new bill came in at $105. That's right, $56 for one, $58 for the other. After I crapped my pants almost, I freaking called them up at his office and said, yo, Holmes, you better take me back to what I used to be on. I'll just go back and do what I used to because I can afford $6 a month. I can't afford $105 freaking dollars a month. And I know some of you out there are going to go, Mikey, small potatoes here again. Mine come to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Well, I can say to that is we are budgeted for my pills being $6 a month, not $105, and we're barely scraping by as it is, so I don't think that's really throwing down. So that's a topic for another day. The freaking exorbitant prices of freaking medication. It's crazy. It's off the chart. It's Psycho, which is a movie I'm going to be watching here soon. So the lady at the pharmacy, the original, by the way, old Norman Bates, Bader. So the chick at the pharmacy told me the regular amount for both these pills, and it's not even a wonderful savings. One was $156 without insurance, the other was $146, and they want $58 and $56. So it's a savings a little over half with insurance, but it's just too much. I can take 3 of the propranolol to equal the new dose, and with the Ambien, I can just frickin' get a little worse sleep and save myself 50 some odd bucks a month, and that's what I'm going to do, just continue with what I've been doing. And with that in mind, my Ambien is starting to wear off. That's why I told him it'd be a good idea to go to the continual release. I used to get knocked out from it and sleep all the way through the next morning. Frickin' the fire alarm for the city could go off, or the freaking bomb alarm, whatever. I wouldn't have heard it a year ago. But now, little sounds are starting to creep in because I hear everything. I know a lot of bipolar people are like this, but every little sound when it's completely quiet, I hear. And they're starting to wake me up again. But I will deal with it to save $50 a month. Long story short is what I'm trying to say here. So that was today's appointment. So big plus on the pre-diabetes being wiped out of the way, but still this lingering blood pressure thing. Someday it's gonna go one way or the other. I'm either gonna get put on a high blood pressure med, or I'm just gonna freaking get over these high numbers at the doctor by using mind powers, I guess. Because the way I see it is if I can talk myself into white coat syndrome, and every time I go to the doctor my blood pressure raises 15 points, I got to be able to talk myself into actually lowering my blood pressure mentally. That's the goal. That's what I'm going to work on for next year's appointment in 6 months. Oh, got the flu shot as well. They just shoot that sucker in and out so fast you don't even know what happened. No big deal. Hope y'all good. Hope you're taking care. I'll talk to you next time.